Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Leo for the month of May 2023. I hope all my Leos out there are kicking butt and taking names. I hope that the month of May has started out strong for you. Do let me know in the comments section how things are going, and also when you leave comments I'm also able to connect with your energy, so I'm really grateful for those of you that do leave comments. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you do enjoy this video. As you know, Leo, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we do have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the present position, we do have the Fool, clarified by the Queen of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Wands. So really interesting spread. Let's get right into it. In the past position, you have the King of Pentacles, so there was something that you were really good at. You had a lot of force and power over something in your life that was really kind of successful for you. But we also see that it gave you quite a lot of worry, quite a lot of anxiety, overwhelming anxiety that kind of made you lose sleep at night, that made you kind of not be able to, have that peace, have that feeling that, you are going to be fine, because you do have the King of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Swords. So there was something when it comes to stability, when it comes to financial security, that you were really, really worried about. The good thing is this combination is in the past, and having the King of Pentacles tells me that you have necessary skills, you have necessary knowledge, and you have necessary experience in order to regain quite a bit of security and quite a bit of stability. And so, Leo, this is your time. This is where you take action, and this is where you move forward. But for that to occur, you do need to get some rest. You have the Four of Swords in the obstacle position, which tells me that you may be overthinking things, you may be thinking too much, you may be being overwhelmed and kind of pulled in different directions. So it's important for you to realize that a rest is very important. And just because a body sleeps does not mean it's getting rest. Rest is when the mind is calm, because the mind is the command center that feeds the rest of the body what to do. And so if the mind is like racing and constantly worrying and constantly being agitated, tired, overwhelmed, stressed, then the body cannot rest. So it is very, very important to, take control and just step back and have clear boundaries as to what is important, and literally simplify things much more. Just accept, that, okay, maybe this I cannot do, or that I don't have time for, or that over there is just something I probably won't ever get to. You really have to simplify things. Number one, what is truly important? Your health. Because if you have your health, you can create the reality that you want, right? When you don't have your health, other people start manipulating your reality because you have to, depend on them in a way. So your health is first and foremost important, and that comes from a calm, peaceful mind. That's when you are able to create the reality that you want, create the life that you don't need a vacation from. So rest is very, very important, and sometimes you just have to shut everything down, step aside, even if you have difficulty taking time off, or you were too scared or whatever. But sometimes you have to put yourself as a priority. Clearly, you may be focusing too much on the material things, which obviously gives you a little bit of stress and a little bit of worry. When you focus too much on the material things, it robs you of the present moment. When you came into the world, you came in naked, and so you will go out naked. So, everything that you have is very much temporary. And so it's important to really remind yourself what is truly important. When you stress too much over the material things, you become a slave to them. You become not present in the present, and so it's important to focus on the spiritual, because you are an infinite being. You are an eternal being. The only reason you have the body is because your soul chose the body that you have for this journey, for this very short journey on planet Earth. So it's important to remember that eternal spark that gives your body life. It's going to continue, and it's going to have a new body, and it's going to have, it's going to go on and on and on and on and on to, different experiences, different dimensions, different planets, different bodies, and so on and so forth. So, it's really, really important that you realize what's truly, what you should take truly seriously, and what can be sort of left to the side. Now, some of you, do feel like you're going through hard experiences, but those give you growth, and those give you new beginnings. This is why you have the Fool, which is a brand new beginning that is given to you, where you can, start on a new path, but with skills and the experience and the knowledge that you have collected and procured up to this point. I do want to mention with the Ace of Pentacles that, sometimes we kind of worry about the opportunities that we missed, right? Like, oh my gosh, if I could go back, and if I were 15 again, or 20 again, or 25 again, or 30 again, or 35 again, or 40 again, or 45 again, or 50 again, whatever, it's important to remember what is yours cannot be taken away. You've got to trust. Please trust me when I say this. The people you see on TV, the people you see in the magazines, the people that you see on the road, the people that you see, wherever else, they don't have better lives than you do. You have an amazing life. Other people who sit in, I've been in mansions. I've been in expensive cars. They're not that great. They come with a lot of responsibility and worry and stress. A lot of times on the outside things look so much better, but when you cross the threshold, when you go inside of a company or of a building or of someone's life, you start to see that there's so much that is wrong there, So on the outside, everyone wants to look perfect. And so it's important to focus on you and start with you. And it's very important, Leo, because you have this brand new beginning that's going to create an amazing slew of opportunities for you. You're starting a new chapter in your life. And that is important, specifically because it is going to be a very emotional chapter. It's something that's going to make you happy. It's something that's going to give you a high vibration. It's something that's going to really elevate the situation in which you find yourself today. I do see that in the future outcome position you have the Page of Pentacles, which does tell me there's some things you still have to learn, because pages, they're not kings. And so it's interesting that you start with the King of Pentacles, but in the future outcome position, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there's something that you're doing, like restructuring or relearning or retrying something in a new way. And this time around, it's going to be successful for you, Leo. You're going to tweak the process that you've done before. You're going to slightly adapt certain elements in a particular situation, or in a particular relationship that you have that's going to help you kind of get more out of it, but you still, have to put in the time and the effort, because the Seven of Wands, it's going to require, effort from you, because the universe, as you know, like, things that take time are the most meaningful things. So it's important to remember that, as you learn, as you tweak the process, as you fight for what you believe in, for what matters to you, for what you want to see in your life manifested, then you're going to create it. The Page of Pentacles is giving you that opportunity that you believe that you have missed. So be humble enough to accept it, and be determined enough to see it through to the end, dear Leo. But let's see what we can clarify with an ancestor, an angel card that I pulled earlier today. And we have Stag, trust and thrive. So definitely this is a reminder from the divine that says, as long as you trust that things are going to work out, you don't need to know how, you don't need to have like a detailed understanding. That's your mind being insecure, that's your ego wanting to control, out of fear. Just trust that things are going to work out. Develop that faith, because faith is an element that you cannot go, like, you have to have faith. Otherwise, people that don't have faith, they are unable to kind of go all the way. So faith allows you to remember that things are going to work out, although you're not really sure how, and you don't really have any control over it. So it's important to remember that. And so the divine here is reminding you. We also have you money. We also have the money card from Mystical Wisdom card deck. And it says, find a way to abundance. So the abundance is part of your life. You are very, very abundant. Find a way to tap into monetizing your knowledge, monetizing your experience. There's so many different ways that you could do that. Adopt an attitude of being resourceful. If there's something you don't know how to do, go on YouTube and, how to do this or how to do that, how to get paid playing games or something like that, video games, how to create a TikTok video, how to, create a store online or something, and so on and so forth. There's many ways that you can find side hustles to help you. There's many ways that you can tap into that abundance. Lastly, I do want to recommend something to you, and you don't absolutely have to take it at all, but something that I've been using, and it's kind of like a secretive thing, but there's a farm called Green Hope Farms. I believe it's in New Hampshire, and they sell flower essences. They sell flower essences for everything. So if you feel you need a little bit of help, like you've meditated, you've drank plenty of water, you've maybe even taken a free class online to help you raise your vibration, to help you see, the light at the end of the tunnel is still not working, because sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while for your mind to really understand, for your subconscious to really kind of get it. And so what helps me is when I go to Green Hope Farms and I will purchase one of the flower essences, and I don't remember their website. I do apologize, but you can Google it. Green Hope Farms flower essences, and so you can get like an abundance flower essence, and they're very, very small, that you can purchase and then put 5 drops in a glass of water. And if you read the website, it basically kind of helps you with your energy, it helps you with your electrical circuit and whatnot, and so for me personally, it has been a source of healing. It has been a source of feeling better about my relationship with money, and kind of what are some of the creative ways that I can approach, the relationship with money, because I do have to unlearn a lot of like my childhood trauma, because I remember, my mother was always saying, we don't have any money, we don't have any money. And so you grow up and you live in that like time frame of mind. And so you have to tweak it. And, tarot is only one aspect of you kind of manifesting things into your life. Tarot has a predictive element to it. And so it's definitely very important to consult the tarot, because the divine communicates with you through these elements. But it's also important, like I said, to meditate, to, do things, take classes, do kind of homework that can help you create and manifest things into your reality, because the point of you living on planet Earth is to experience many different things, but most importantly, gather knowledge, not materialistic knowledge, but, the true knowledge, the wisdom type of knowledge, Sorry about that little tangent. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please follow me on Instagram if you are not already. And like I mentioned in the beginning, if you could leave a comment or two, that would just make my day. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your month. I know that May is going to bring you a wonderful opportunity that you will seize and make your own, dear Leo. Thank you, and I will see you soon.